All right. I'm hoping that you guys will get on here. I don't usually do this very often. I gotta talk at the right side of the camera because it looks like I'm talking to the other end of the camera and I want to talk to you. So we are going to get on here and I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys tonight. I want to tell you guys about my new business group. And I'm just going to share this over on my Facebook page here so that people will know that we're over here. So just hold on and post. It's posting now. So I hope I've got some people up here. I'm going to bring up, hopefully, your comments will be up over here and I will be able to see it. I'm going to put you right here. But I know I don't get on here live a lot, but listen, if you're here and you want to ask me questions about kind of all things biz related and everything, I want to be able to hear to kind of help you. And I want to tell you what I'm going to do. So, this is the room that I film all my YouTube tutorials in every time that you guys get in here on Sunday nights. And by the way, I'm going to show it to you. If you haven't watched, this was last night's tutorial. I think that's really pretty. So when we're done here, you can go back to my channel and you can watch how to make that ladybug, kind of like a sunflower wreath or whatever you want to do it, want to call it. But we've got Sharon on here and Karen and Corey. So um are you over in the social media jumpstart? Good. Anyways, I want to kind of get on here and talk to you. A couple weeks ago, I got on here and we talked for about 20 minutes. And I wanted to tell you guys about, I feel like I'm all the face here. So I want to make sure I'm not, you know, too, let's see, that's better. Okay. I wanted to get on here and talk about my new business group. And a couple weeks ago, I got on here and I told you guys all about Julie's Social Media Jumpstart. And we had an amazing week last week. We went and did 4 days straight of, let's see, talking about basically short video content. And what is short video content, you might ask? That's a TikTok, that's a reel, that's a Pinterest idea pen. That's a YouTube short here on YouTube. Okay. That's short video content. So, anyways, I wanted to get on here to kind of let you guys know because I don't get on here and talk to you guys face to face. Usually you're looking at the hands and I'm making the wreaths and I'm showing you how to craft. Well, I want to be able to show you how you can take your love of crafting and your hobby and turn it into your dream job because that's exactly what I did 6 years ago. So, Julie, what are you talking about? I don't know, have any idea what you're talking about. I'm talking about a business group that I'm starting April 1st, next week, okay? No, April 1st is this week. It's Friday. It's not next week. How did March go by so quickly? I have no idea, but it did. But listen, if you are a creative and you want to sell your product, maybe you sell wreaths, maybe you sell, maybe you crochet and you sell blankets, and maybe you do tumblers, or you make signs, or you do all sorts of things that maybe are in a creative process, okay? And you are wanting to know how to sell those products online. How do you sell them through Facebook? How do you get an audience on TikTok? How do you get an audience here on YouTube? I've been able to do. But let me tell you, we are starting a group and it starts April 1st. And I'm going to be teaching you guys all the things social media, how to do Etsy, how to do Pinterest, how to do the basic things, but also how to do the more advanced things too. If you've been in business for a few years and you're like, I need somebody who can show me how to get my product out there in front of people the fastest way, I believe and I know I can show you how. I have over 10,000 sales on Etsy, and did you know that that probably half of it is passive income for me because I sell tutorials. I don't only just sell wreaths, but I do sell tutorials. And that is a great way to earn money. And it has been very, very good for me and my family. So last week we talked about short video content. So there are so many things that we need to cover in this business group that I'm starting. And I'm hoping that you will join it too. And is it free? No, it's not free, but it is $29 and it is that price until Thursday night at midnight. So if you want the founding member price for $29, and as long as you stay in the group, that price will be your price. So I'm telling you, it will never be this price again. I will never have this group at this price. Once this price goes away at midnight Thursday night, it will never see it again. So I want to kind of share with you what does a business group look like? Well, we have trainings every month, and that's either me sitting and talking to you and telling you how to do Facebook. And Julie, how did you get your Facebook page to almost 300,000 followers? Well, I'm going to share that in the business group. Julie, how did you get 250,000 followers on YouTube and get monetized? How did you do that? Well, I'm going to share that in the business group. Julie, how do you set up an Etsy shop? How do you keep people coming to your Etsy shop to buy things from me? I'm going to show you. If you know how to do or want to know how to do Pinterest and Pinterest is confusing to you, and you want to say, Julie, how did you get over 10 million views a month on Pinterest in the last 6 months? I'm going to show you, but it's going to be in that biz group, and I can answer your questions there. And we're going to have trainings, and we're going to have mini trainings where we're going to do like screen recordings of just simple and kind of harder tasks to do to kind of show you what to do. Like, how do you do a Pinterest pin? How do you do Canva? How do you even make a pin on Canva? A lot of people, they get intimidated by the small things, and those are the things that we can show you how to do. So, anyways, I want to be able to take some questions, and if you have some questions for me about it, leave it in the comments here. I'm kind of seeing a few come up here. But listen, if you are someone who maybe you're someone who doesn't have a business right now, but wants to know, how do I get started? Where's my beginning? What do I need to do? I can help you. We can show you how you need to have different social medias and how you're going to use those social medias to bring an audience to your platform. So when you get an audience, what does that mean? You have a customer base. Maybe they haven't bought from you in the past, but they may buy from you in the future. And that's where social media is so important. So if you have any questions, I see people getting on to say hi. Hey, everybody. But if you have any specific questions that I might be able to answer for you about the group, I would love to do that. Let's see, we talked about, let's see, somebody says, can I start on Facebook and sell my reads? Yes, you can absolutely do that. Will you teach us, let's see here, how to set up and do a live tutorial? Yeah, it's not that hard, Jeannie. It's really, really easy. I think doing a live is more nerves than anything. So, absolutely, we can go over that. We can cover that. Not a problem. But there came a point for me 6 years ago. I started my business. I had two toddlers, and I had two kids that were almost grown, and one was grown almost, and one was almost grown. But anyways, I wanted to contribute to our family's finances, okay? And so by doing that, what I did was I saw a Facebook group, and I saw somebody making a burlap wreath, and they were selling it for like $50, and I was like, I can do that. I can make that wreath. And so I kind of took the initiative and kind of like jumped all in and said, okay, we're going to start Julie's Wreath Boutique. And I sat at my kitchen table and I came up with a name, and I'm not very good with names, but Julie's Wreath Boutique was born. So, what happened in the first 3 months? Well, I got to go to craft shows, and that's another thing that I will be sharing with you guys on how to do craft shows, what to look for when you're in a craft show. And so, I'm going to answer your question in Peggy for in just one moment. But basically, what you have to know, because not all craft shows are worth your time. Not all craft shows are going to be where you want to be because the promoter didn't promote it. And so you really, really want to be in the right craft shows, because you don't want to take all this work and all this time to somewhere, and there's seven other wreath makers. Let's just use wreath makers for an instance. And I've been in that position, and I've experienced it, and I know that I can help you. So after about 3 months of making wreaths, I did our taxes and got all the receipts together, and I was so excited to see how much I really made, okay? Taking all the expenses and everything. And I did the taxes, and it showed that I made $3,000. All right, great, $3,000. But I had $2,500 in expenses. I had only made $500 for 3 months worth of work. And I worked so hard and I made so many people wreaths. And I didn't even really pay myself minimum wage. And it was really discouraging. It was so discouraging. So I'm a Christian, so I prayed about it and I said, Lord, if you want me to do this business, it needs to change my family's life. And within the next 3 months, I had a wreath go viral on Facebook. I got published on a blog that went viral, and then that led to being on goodhousekeeping.com. It led to Country Sampler magazine um, contacting me and saying, "Hey, would you design us a wreath, a Christmas wreath for our Christmas edition?" For it was like a Christmas edition of Country Sampler that they put out, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that." And I had no idea what to do on social media, and I had all these orders coming in, and I had no idea what to do. Well, that first year, I worked and I worked and I worked, but I started to learn how to do social media. And there came a point where about 2 years in, maybe 2.5 years in, I kind of hit a brick wall and I said, okay, I need help here. I feel like I've done everything that I know how to do, but I feel like I could take it to the next level. And so that's when I got a business coach. And 4 years later, here I am sitting, talking to you, wanting to be your business coach. So let me look in the comments here and I'm going to see there they are. The comments here are a little different than like Facebook and stuff. So I'm like, all right, let's see. Peggy says, how long does the $29 cover? 1 month, 1 year? Yes, Peggy, it's $29 a month. Okay. Here's the thing. It's less than $1 a day. All right. Most business groups, if you're in with somebody who has done this, you're going to pay anywhere from $47. I've heard about $79 a month. So the $29 is that founding members price that I want to kind of give to you guys because you are the foundation of Julie's Biz Boutique. If you join right now, you're part of the level coming in with me. And as long as you stay in that group, that price is what you will pay. So if you want to stay in that group, I've been in my business group for over 4 years and I've always paid the same price because I've stayed in the group. I've never left the group. Now, if you join the group and you leave the group and then I open it back up because guys, it's not going to be open forever. I'm going to close the doors to it. You're not going to be able to get in until I open it back up. So that's why I want to tell you, you need to join now and you need to get on board now because $29 is a good deal. And what even makes it a better deal is if you want to, when I decided to do my business coach, and I've had Jennifer Allwood on this YouTube channel before, and I know you guys have seen her. Good, Eva. I want you to be in. Thank you. But Jennifer has been my business coach for 4 years, 4 or 5 years. I can't even, it's been 4 years. I think it's 4 years. I'm getting off track here. But my point is, and I can't remember my point because it left my brain. But I know. I've been telling people I have the squirrel moment. So if you can appreciate that, thank you. You're my people. Um, but when I joined her business group, I said, I'm going to pay for a full year because number one, it was a better deal. I got 2 months for free. And so if you join my group and you pay for a full year, you get 2 months free. So instead of paying basically $29 a month, you're paying like $24 a month. It's like 79 cents a day. So it's a really good deal. Okay. So I knew for me that if I did month to month, I would give myself the excuse to quit. And I didn't want to give myself that excuse. I wanted to say, Julie, you really need to be in and be all in. Now, does that mean I got to watch every training? No. Does that mean I did exactly everything she said the way she said? No, because I'm my own individual. But what the beauty is once we have a training, we put it in something called Kajabi. And that is an app that you can download on your phone. You can click on the app and pops up the group, okay? And you're going to click on that Biz Boutique, Julie's Biz Boutique, and you're going to see the different trainings. And so, for as long as you're in the group, you get to watch the trainings. You can watch the first training about Facebook and how I grew my followings up to, I think we're up to 297,000 and some change. Um, but I'm going to talk about how I did that. I'm going to share with you what you need to be doing on Facebook. Does Facebook frustrate you? Is it a constant battle for you? Then join my business group, because I have people in my group not a group, but on my business page every single day. But I'm going to teach you in the group how to do it. Okay. So that's why it's really important. Now, if you're watching me and you want to know how to sign up, it is down in the description box below. When we're done with this, I will pin it in the first comment. You can go to my Facebook page and you will see it there as well. Or you can even just ask me in the comments and I will leave you the link. If you can't find the description box and you're having a hard time and you want in and you don't want to miss out, I want you in there. I want to help you. I want to I want to talk about how a few weeks ago I was on TikTok and I did the cross wreath. How many of you guys remember the cross wreath that we made here on YouTube? Well, I did a TikTok and it went viral. It has 1.8 million views. And what did that do for me on TikTok? That grew my TikTok account from 66,000 followers 3 weeks ago to 3 weeks later, 110,000 followers. And that's what's the beauty. That is what is the beauty about like TikTok, is that anybody can get on TikTok and anybody can explode. And you can get on TikTok and show somebody. A friend of mine, she was making a sign and it had the cutest saying about paws and dogs and everything. And she literally got 50 orders from one TikTok. Wouldn't you love to do that? Don't you want to know how to do that? Those are the things that I can show you. Those are the things that I know how to do. I know how to do social media. Are you somebody watching right now and you're like, Julie, I want to be on YouTube. If you had told me 6.5 years ago, Julie, you're going to be on YouTube, you're going to get paid by YouTube, you're going to have brands that sponsor you on YouTube and pay you to do so, and on your other platforms, I would have said, you are crazy. I would have said, are you kidding me? I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have little kids. And now I have a plaque that says 100,000 subscribers. And we just hit 250,000 subscribers. So that's something else we can talk about. And I can share with you what you need to be doing on YouTube. If you think YouTube is just a dream that it never can happen, you're looking at somebody who dreamed. You're looking at somebody who never thought that I could be making a full-time income. My income last year from YouTube to this year doubled. It doubled, guys. And it's a good income. I'm not going to talk about numbers because I don't like to do that, but I have the ability to take care of my family in a way that we never thought possible. And it all started off by making wreaths. So what do I do now? I like to teach you guys how to make wreaths. So if you've seen this, this was yesterday's video, okay? So it all started off with wreaths. So what else do? I sell wreath tutorials. I do affiliate income. Those are things that I can teach you. Do you know how to do an email list? Do you know how to get an email list? I have somebody, that is not my strong suit, but I have somebody that can help you do it. Peggy, I want you, as soon as we get off here, I want you to comment on the live and I will get you the link. The link is in the description box below. Corey says, one thing that makes me nervous is handling the shipping. Shipping, oops, cancel. Okay, I hit the wrong thing, guys. Shipping is very hard, and especially in the last 5 years, I've seen shipping go through the roof, especially for somebody who's making wreaths and wants to send them. That's another thing that we can go over in that group, and we can talk about some of the different options, because you have options. And don't think that you have to run into the United States Postal Service. And if you work for the Postal Service, don't come after me. You work really hard. But the USPS has raised rates so much that it makes it hard for people like me to ship wreaths. So today I had to take my business to UPS because I had a 30 by 20 by 6 box. And it was so much cheaper to go to UPS and use the path that I take and I use a site than to go to the United States Postal Service. So I understand that pain. It's a real dilemma for a lot of creators because it's like you're not Amazon. You can't offer everybody free shipping. It's just impossible. You can offer free shipping, but you have to work that into the price of your product. So it's not really free when you say it's free because you have to do that. You have to say, okay, it's free shipping, but I got to add $20 onto it. And sometimes even the $20 doesn't cover it. So that's another thing that we will talk about and what the things that you can learn in that group. So I hope you will join me. If you have some questions, I'm going to see here if I can. Oops, I keep bringing up the wrong thing here. There we go. I want to make sure I answer them. Um, let's see. Oh, Corey, I'm so happy that you joined. And I really think, you know what? Yes, we will be talking about business names and all that. But um, let's see, Rose. I'm going to call you Rose because I don't want to mess up your first name. Okay. 2 months on Etsy, but no sales yet. Here's the thing with Etsy. Okay. I know that everybody says, get on Etsy, get on Etsy. You still have to drive traffic to Etsy. I know Etsy will help you to a point, but you guys, you have to work your social media. You have to be on Facebook. You have to be on at least one other form of social media to make it all work, okay? And you really need to be on Pinterest. At one point in time, when I was selling wreaths, like I would, like every spring, I would be making hundreds of wreaths because it was my busiest time of year. I know people would say, oh, Christmas is my busiest time of year. No, spring was because my specialty was flowers. And so what did everybody want for their front door? Flowers, okay? So it was my busiest time of year. Um, and I can tell you at one point, 40% of my sales were driven from my Pinterest traffic. And I'm telling you, Pinterest is such a valuable tool that if you're not utilizing it right now, you're missing out. If maybe you're somebody who wants to be on YouTube and you don't really have a product you want to sell, but you want to bring people over to YouTube. Thank you, Don. I'm so excited. Okay. See, I'm a squirrel. But anyways, Don just joined us. If you want to drive your traffic, Pinterest is a great way, and doing idea pens on Pinterest is an amazing way to drive that traffic to YouTube. And when you drive that traffic to YouTube, what does that do for you? Number one, it gives you more followers. Subscribers is what you're looking for. It gives you more hours of view time because if you're not monetized, what do you have to do to get monetized? You need 4,000 watch time minutes. And guess what? You can do as many shorts as you want, but they don't count as monetized watch time minutes. What they do help you with is subscribers. And those are the things that I can kind of fill you in and I can help you because those are the things you need to be doing. So even though shorts might not help with watch time, it can help with subscribers. And then what does subscribers do? I'm going to tell you, you need to drive them to your YouTube channel. And then you drive them to your YouTube channel, they watch your content, and then that's where you get monetized. Okay. So I want to be able to help you. I hope you guys will join us. The link is in the description box below. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have some challenges. Like I'm going to do 3 trainings a month. And one of those trainings specifically is what's trending now in social media because everything changes from month to month. You should be using this many hashtags on Instagram, or you should be using this hashtag or this trend on TikTok. So things change quickly. And so when they change, that's where I'm going to let you know they're changing on all the different platforms. I'm going to take your questions in that live. I'm going to ask for people who want to be brave and maybe want a review of their social media so that we can kind of go over and say, this is where I think you could do better. And this is where I think you could maybe grab some here and put here, especially like on Etsy, especially. But there's other places that you can sell on, like Shopify. Did you know that you can sell your products through Facebook? Facebook has a way of checking out for you. So there's so many, there's never been a more better opportunity on the internet right now to be an online creator and seller and maker than right now. Because due to everything that's happened in the last few years, people have really gone to online spaces. You know, I've always been asked, Julie, when are you going to open a store? And I'm just like, a brick and mortar. I'm like, I don't have any desire to ever open a brick and mortar because there's so much overhead. There's so much that goes into that and expense to that. When I can sell to the world, you know what I mean? I sell beyond my neighborhood. You got to get beyond your neighborhood, beyond your city, beyond your state, beyond this country. And you can sell to all over the world. I mean, if you are somebody who loves cricket, for instance, okay? Um, if you were somebody on that can like make, is it PNG files or SVG? I think it's SVG files, okay? Do you know you could be selling digital SVG files for not that much money, but you could be selling so many that you could have such a great passive income by staying at home with your kids or maybe helping your grandkids. I mean, listen, the possibilities are endless. They are just endless. Somebody said, I think Nancy said she got hacked on Facebook. That's not something I can personally help you, Nancy, with, but you might want to set up a new Facebook account, and you need really strong passwords. You need to do their what is it? Two identification verification. But it's really important to never ever click just today. I had a friend send a messenger link and said, look at, at this. And there was a link. Well, I know better not, you never want to click on those links because she was hacked. And now that person, whoever it is, shame on them, is messaging all these people trying to basically send them to a site to get them to sign on. And then they give information away. So you have to be really, really careful. So I'm really blessed because I have a son who's in the IT field and he helps me with that. Two-factor authentication. Did I say that right? I don't even know if I said that right, but thank you. That was great. So, oops. I keep hitting the wrong thing and I don't want to hit the wrong thing. I want to see your comments. There we go. So that's what I would ask. I would ask maybe some friends or family that could help you with that. That's not something I can personally help you with. You may need to set up a new Facebook account and ask for your friends to be friends again, which is kind of sad. I hate that for you. But if you know your password, you should be able to go into Facebook and you should be able to change all of that and make it more secure. So I hope that helps. That's as much as I can help on that end, if that makes sense. But if you haven't joined Julie's Biz Boutique, I want you to join Julie's Biz Boutique. The link is in the description box below. I will pin it in the comments as well. But if anybody else has any questions, I will be more than happy to answer them. But if, again, Thursday night, March 31st, 2022, midnight, the $29 price ends. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure you do it because I want you there. I want to be able to help you because I know how hard it is to figure all this stuff out. And I've been there. I've been there. And so I want to help. So join the group, give me the chance to help you, and we will learn things and I will teach you things that you never thought was possible. So I guess we're going to end here, but I'm going to see if there's any more comments. Where did we get it? Oh goodness. Let's see. I don't know. See, guys, I don't do this very often. I don't go live here, so I don't see too many, but I just gonna go over here and not, I don't, L'Artisant, I think that's your name. You're not loving your business name. You can change your business name. We can talk about that. We definitely can talk about that. Let's see, Jeannie, if you can't see the description box, as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna pin it in the comments, okay? So that you can do it. All right, let me see. Any more else? Let's see. I'm so happy that you guys have been joining. That's great. All right. Okay, so Eva said, if we miss this meeting or group meeting, yes, you will be able to see it after the fact. Everything is always on replay, especially within the Facebook group. But there's something when you sign up on that link, it's called Kajabi, and that's kind of like where I'm going to send you to kind of have all the trainings. So you don't even have to go to Facebook if you want to watch the trainings. Do you understand? They'll be there. So if it's July and you need to go back to April to watch about Pinterest or Facebook, you're going to be able to go back and listen to it again and listen to it as many times as you want. So that's what is kind of fun about it, is that it's not a one-time thing, and if you're there you get it, but if you're not, you don't. No, I want you guys to be able to watch whenever you need to, okay? So just know that. All right. So, let's see here. Okay, so Peggy can't see the link. Peggy, as soon as I get off here, I will help you with that, okay? I want you to stay on YouTube, and I want you to come back to this video, and you're going to see it's going to be the first one up there, and you're going to do that. Okay, if anybody sees the link and wants to copy it for her, I don't know, can I copy it here? Let me see here. Oh goodness, see, how do we do this? I'm going to see if I could do that right now, Peggy, because I have it right here. We're going to see. Can you guys be patient with me for just a moment? Copy the link. Let me see here. But if you have another questions, get on here and let me do. Let's see. Okay, here. Peggy. Okay, there we go. See, I don't do this enough, guys. Peggy, I just put the link in the comments. So if you can find that, go down below. Oh, Rose, thank you. Again, I didn't want to say your first name because I don't want to mess it up. But you know what? We can do this, all right? We can do this. So there's my link. You can see it. Why didn't I see this little area? Man, we're going to have to do this more here on YouTube. That's kind of nice because I have my laptop over here. But listen, I'm going to get off here. And I would love to have you. The $29 price ends Thursday night, so I wanted to get on here and tell you guys about it because I don't want you to miss the good deal, okay? So, I will see you guys later. Thank you for joining me. You guys have all been wonderful. Thank you so much. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.